off right then.
Okay, so you turned off the Private Ryan program, but you were watching it and you were
I
looking.
turned the movie off. It
I,
went maybe 10 minutes, and I turned it off. I said, it didn't back that way.
all
If
right,
they
so
needed a director, why didn't they come ask me?
no, I know
I
they
was
should have
writing it.
asked you. They
I
should
could
have
have
asked you.
directed them.
So let's back up. So you were watching. You started watching Private Ryan movie
Yeah.
because everybody was asking you about it and you'd never seen it.
Any of you people ever watched that movie?
Yeah.
About 10 minutes into it, where they're on the shore there.
But hold on. You were looking at the cliffs and you were saying it didn't look quite right, and then you were looking at this and you compared it.
In some ways it looked, because I never had a chance to look at it that close, because I'm trying to get high and get away from them bullets coming off of that cliff. But what I saw looked familiar to me. But during the fighting, before they ever got up off the cliff, there was two soldiers, German soldiers, stood their hands in the air, and this guy shot them both. They went down dead.
On Private Ryan, they shot him in the movie.
I turned my TV off. I said, it didn't happen that way. If you need a director, call me. I'll come and help you direct that movie, and we'll depict it just the same way I remember it. But we never shot. I could have shot 2 or 3 guys that were German soldiers, but I didn't want to shoot them. I'd say, you keep your hands in the air, keep your head locked behind you, and I'm going to examine you. And I will let one got on me almost there one day. He was a sniper. He come down there, and I got him down there, and I saw something move on his jacket, and I saw the handle of a little gun. And I said, wait a minute. And he still had his hands up. I went over, and he had a little pistol there, a little 22. You could hide it behind your hand. Stuck in his belt. He could have pulled that out and killed me right there in front of me. I thought, yeah, shame on you. I took that little pistol and stuck it down my pocket, and he's a prisoner. Yeah. But I could have killed him because he still had a gun on him.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. You don't do that. We're told not to.
So you were told not to. So yes, you never saw anybody shooting any prisoners, huh?
No, sir. Not
the whole time.
I saw it on Saving Private Ryan.
So the whole time you were 5 months in the battlefield, and you never saw another U.S. soldier kill a German prisoner.
We were told not to. Nobody ever killed a prisoner in front of me.
Yeah.
And I never killed one, and I didn't want to kill nobody. I could take that little 30 caliber machine gun. I could spray them bullets maybe 5 feet over your head. I'm not trying to kill you because I didn't want to kill nobody. I'm that way. I don't want to kill nobody. And I don't know where. I know you're hiding over there behind trees or limbs or rocks or somewhere camouflaged in that field or woods. But I'm going to shoot up higher, so I don't want to kill you. I just want to let you know. When I put off a burst of that gun, you think, my golly, how many soldiers over there? We better give up because we don't have a chance. And that's enough to scare them up. Say, we just give up, and some of them did. But it don't always work that way. But I never went over there to kill nobody.
No, I know you didn't.
I never did.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm
I
sure.
don't kill nobody today.
I know, but I'm sure that you ended up. I'm sure you ended up killing plenty of people, but I know you didn't have that desire.
I have no. Oh, I don't want to never kill nobody. I know what Grandpa said. Don't you ever kill anybody. That's something you got to live with the rest of your life.
Well,
whether you have any chance or save your own life or whatever, that's a little different.
Yeah.
But still, you'd have to live with that the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And believe me, I've saw too much death in my life, and I don't want to see no more. And if I have to, I'll put somebody in the hospital, but I don't want to kill them. And I'll come visit you in the hospital and say, what the heck did you do that for? Man, I could have killed you, and I've saved your life, and I hope you appreciate what I did.
Right.
If they start to break in on me, if I get a shot off at him, I'm going to put him in the hospital, but I'm not going to shoot to kill him.
Yeah.
And and I'm not saying that on these police out here. They shoot to kill. If that's okay, whatever you do. But me, I'm different.
Right.
I don't want to shoot nobody. I don't want to kill nobody.
So Saving Private Ryan, the part of that, them shooting the German officers was not quite accurate.
Not to me, it wasn't. And that's when I turned my TV off and said, I'll never watch the rest of that movie because it didn't happen that way.
Right.
I never saw nobody killed, not a German. I never saw if they were
prisoners. You mean a prisoner? You never saw a prisoner.
If he still had a gun in his hand, that's okay. You shot him. But if he's got his hands in the air, he's a prisoner. He's got no weapons on him.
Right.
You shot somebody that's already give up.
Yeah.
That's okay. If he had a gun in his hand, still, you might be able to say, well, okay, he had a gun on me, and I've got a right to shoot him.
Do you remember the make on that small pistol that you got from that sniper?
No, when I got back here and from in Tennecock, Pennsylvania, off that train, and I was working down to that Springboro at that powder factory down there. And I needed an old car. I needed a car to go back and forth to work because there was no public transportation down there towards Springboro. And I needed an old car to go to work. And I went down on Main Street up here and I talked to some guys that had a used car lot there. And I said, I'm in need of an old car just to drive back and forth to work. It don't have to be anything. Well, I got money. What money I got very little. And they give me a price on a car down there, and I don't remember what it was now, $400 or $500 or something. And I thought, well, okay, I'll get the money and I'll come back and I may buy it off of you if you don't sell it in the meantime. So I'm trying to gather the money up, and I don't know how am I going to get it. And if I work, I'll get a paycheck, and then I'll go buy the car. And I went up here to Bowling Lanes, and I run into a bunch of guys that worked out here at the Air Force Base in Fairborn. And I mentioned something about guns, and they says they'd like to have some guns from overseas. Or this guy said, I went and talked to him, and I told them what I had. They said, oh, we'd like to buy them off of you. And I said, well, if you want to look at them first, I need money. I need to buy a car. They helped me out. So I brought them. They looked at them, or come here and looked at them, wherever it was. I don't know. They got to look at them. And I don't remember now what I sold them for. I think $600-700 or something for them. They all went. And I had a Luger. I had that little pistol, a 22, had a 32, and I had a rifle. I don't know how many guns I did have now, but I wanted the money so I could get that car.
Yeah.
So I bought that a 34 Chevrolet.
A 34 Chevrolet?
34 Chevrolet I bought off of this guy. I got pictures of that car over here, and I drove that back and forth to work down Springboro.
And this is in the 50s?
Like I said, I don't borrow money from you. I never borrowed because you have to, that bothered me.
Yeah, I understand.
I owe you money, and that would bother me. I owe him, and
but
when can I pay him back? I want to pay him back. Right
I understand. What year was it when you sold these? The 50s or the 60s?
Then?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I just got back here. It was in 44.
Late 40s when you sold those guns?
I don't remember how long I'd been back. I just got back. I hadn't been back very long. Oh, I hate to sell them guns. I hate it because I wanted to keep them guns.
Oh yeah, that'd have been nice to keep. I'm telling you.
The one gun was a 32, and it had a broken firing pin in it.
Yeah.
And when the war was over, I went in that little town over there, somewhere in Germany, and I saw this sign up on that building that said NCR. NCR? Yeah, NCR. So I walked in there, and here was a factory that belonged to NCR, but Germany took it over to make war weapons,
Right.
during the war. So I walked back in the building a little ways there, and I asked this guy standing there, I said, does somebody here speak English? And yeah, that guy over there does. I said, well, I want to talk to him. And so I went over and talked to him, and I said, you guys got lathes and stuff in here you were working on? I said, I got a pistol that needs a firing pin. Oh, come over here and me show you this guy. He come over there, and I had the firing pin out in my hands. And I said, can you make me a firing pin for that 32? I'll make you one. You come back, I'll have it for you. He made me a firing pin for that gun. He come in, I had some blank shells, and he popped the trigger, and it fired everyone. It fired good, it worked good.
Wow.
Right there in the building was operated by NCR until the war. Germany caught up, and Hitler took it away from them, making more weapons in there.
Wow.
And but I would have loved to have kept them guns.
Yeah,
but
it would have been nice.
I needed the car. I couldn't.
I understand.
I had to get somebody to take me to work, and then somebody to bring me back.
I had to sell some stuff that I had 20 years just to afford to come here.
Yeah, no public transportation down there, so it's too far to walk. So I had to have a car.
Yeah, I understand,
I
man.
kept that old 34 Chevrolet. I lived down on Linwood Street. I'd been out somewhere at night. I come home about, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And I had a upstairs bedroom renting off of this Ethel Freud, one that introduced me to Charlie Guy up there. And I got up there and I got undressed and jumped in bed, and wham, I heard this noise. The tires squealing first, and then a bang. And I thought, oh my God, he's hitting my car. There was a big tree down there, about the size of this hedge apple tree out here. And I'd parked back of that tree here on the curb. He come around that curve too fast. He's drunk. He hit that car, knocked it up on the sidewalk, and hit that tree and just demolished my car, that 34 Chevy.
Oh, man.
And I jumped down. I had pajamas on. I run down the sidewalk, and he's going on down Linwood Avenue, and the fire just flying out of his car, popping, sparks. I don't know what I'm surprised he didn't even run. I don't know how he got away. I never did find him.
Wow.
He destroyed my car.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Right. I'd had it for a while.